Stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs. If you had a bad day and you're looking for a smile, bringing hope and joy for a day that was wild. Stuff from the cuffs is here to make things bright. In a world so dark, they're bringing some light. Stuff from the cuffs. Stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs. Go Bria, go Bill, go Bess, go Brian. Stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the cuffs.
Roses are red. Some violets are blue. Sugar is sweet, but not like you.
I just thought you were going to come with something very slick because I know you.
That's the original right there. That's the original. That is the classic foundational poem that I've heard from when I was a boy. This high. Roses are red, violets are blue, sugar is sweet, but not like you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Valentine edition. Well, one of the Valentine editions of Stuff from the Cuffs, where we bring you fire.
We're fun, we're inspirational, we're real, and we're educational.
Yep.
Thank you guys so very much for joining us for another episode. And this one, it's going to be interesting. Thank you so very much for clicking on that watch button. Thank you so very much for clicking on that subscribe button and turning your post notifications on. All the
Tenants in the building. Cufflinks in the building.
Big up yourself, guys. And of course, all our new subscribers. Big ups. Welcome to the family. We're so very happy to have you as part of the Cufflinks family.
Yep, and of course, Valentine's is coming up. And while we may not necessarily believe in just a day of love, we do believe in a season. Yeah, and I mean, the love should not be seasonal, but there is a season where different times you will show more love because of what's happening and all of that. So we're going to just be doing some tips today on our views of some cost-effective, stay-at-home-ish sort of COVID sort of quarantine sort of Valentine's ideas, all right?
Yeah.
So for us, we know that there are couples who have had it really rough during this period because, financial situations and being home together for an extended period of time. And, teeth and tongue often meet. But we're just trying to say that there are things you can do during this period in particular that can help to loosen some strings, liven up some body parts, and relax some members as well.
Yes.
And cause for a time of love.
Yeah. And it doesn't have to be anything that is extravagant or things that cost a lot of money. And those are some of the things that we'll be exploring today. Because if it's one thing that we've learned throughout our years of marriage is that it doesn't have to be big to be great. And we've had some of those great moments in the quiet of our home, and we've had some of those lasting memories that came from simple little things. So we're going to look at some of those. So I'll start. Number one, and this is, I think, the classic, and a lot of us may have already done this, but you can mix it up a little and add a little something to it and make it even a little bit more exciting. Candlelit dinner at home with you cooking, right? So you may choose the option of buying food on the road and taking it home and then having a little candlelit dinner. But just in case you don't, you don't have any money, you don't have no money to go and buy anything on the road, you can cook, set your table, turn the lights down low, yeah. And you can have a nice candlelit dinner with your significant other. I remember when in our earlier years of marriage, I remember one night we had dinner at probably it's not Valentine's Day, but like 11 o'clock in the night when we got home from work. And it was just some tin food and something. And ladies and gentlemen, I set that table with knife and fork. A dumpling, where you know? Knife and fork, and I lit those candles in that night.
And it's not the little romantic candle.
No,
it's
and the
long,
big one.
white, normal, light gone candles.
Yes, the light gone. When electricity gone, yes, I went into the hurricane stash and I took out 2 candles and we had a nice candlelit dinner. You couldn't tell me anything. It was romantic for us and we had a wonderful time. So a candlelit dinner can be an option for you in the event that you're not really getting to go out, or for those of us who have children, you know, and with curfew and all of that, you can't really do as you would want. Candlelit dinner.
Yeah, just spice it up. Yeah, it doesn't have to be anything fancy. It can be whatever it is in
You have
your I was going to say a closet.
in your
in your cupboard. Listen, if it is bread and you're used to eating bread the normal way, here's what you do. You get a knife with a serrated edge. That's the right thing. Sound like a chef. The jagged edge, and you cut off around the bread, the edges. Right? So you'll get this nice little jagged edge looking. Yeah? And if you usually just drop it in the toaster oven. This time don't put it in the toaster oven, man. Maybe you need to just add a little butter. And when you put in the butter, you just put a little toops of jam. You know, like a little secret ingredient to make it a little sweeter.
Yeah.
So when she bites into it, she says, what's this? This is a new type of butter. You know, you just be like, I got this, you know.
Or you can cut out the bread in heart shapes, little heart shapes, and you know, just spice it up.
Yeah.
And this is something that we continue to emphasize. Make do with what you have.
Yep.
Don't
You've
be
heard of
pressured.
Salt Bay?
Yeah.
You can be bread bay.
Yeah.
Bread bay. Bread bay.
Guys, don't be pressured by what you see on social media and everybody else getting flowers and this and that. Be content with your reality.
Speaking of flowers.
Thank you. Thank you, Beth. Thank you. Thank you. It might not be real, but I love it and I appreciate it. And it might have come out of my mother's bouquet, but I love it just the same. Thank you, babe.
You had to tell him where you come from? Give me back the flower. Give me back my flower.
Leave my flowers. So I put it in my ear.
So the next one is a games night.
Hi, babe, help me this. Hi.
No, don't put it in there. Don't bother.
Okay, all right. It's
not
working in my hair.
The next one is a games night. So, I think in these tense times, in these rough times, you need a little laughter. Yeah? Find your favorite games. And even if it's not your favorite games, but your partner's favorite games, and have some fun.
Yeah.
Just find something that makes you have a belly full of laughter. Yeah? You know, those laughs that will leave you on the ground in stitches. So if it's dominoes, if it's snakes and ladders, if it is Uno, checkers, chess, PS4, buy a PS5, I'm joking, you don't need to go spending on that.
Yeah.
But if you have a PlayStation, play games together. It may be online, going on your phone, Jamaican charades, Pictionary, Actionary. Find something that is fun. And I mean, yes, it's a Valentine special, but Valentine's doesn't mean that you necessarily have to be the two of you alone.
Yeah.
You may link up 2 of your other friends on Zoom, or 4 couples, and you make it a couples competition or a couples games night.
Yeah.
Do whatever it takes. If it is ABC fast or slow, if it is hide and seek, go play some hide and seek. Yeah? And every time you're found, you know, you just lose a piece of something. You know, I'm just saying.
And, you know, I'm happy Brian touched that, because I was just going to say, when talking about games, if you want to get a little yeah, there is a
PG, keep it PG.
I'm going to keep it PG.
PG.
I'm going to keep it PG. You remember for our wedding, we got...
I don't know what you're talking about.
We got some dice.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't have to know what we're talking about. It's fine. Some dice, guys. You can look it up on Google, right? So they call them naughty dice. And the dice have
only nice, no naughty.
The dice have on like different things that you should do. So it's 2, and you roll it, and then whatever both dices say you are to do, then you do. So what you can do as a substitute for the dice, because I'm not sending you to go and buy any dice, look online for what is on each side of the dice and write them off. Yeah, or you write them off and write them off on piece of papers. Put one set in a little container and another set in the other container, and have your partner pick 2. And when they pick two, whatever it is, because it makes a sentence or it makes a phrase, whatever it is, you're going to do it.
The next one is a photo shoot. Yes, in these unique times when you're not allowed to have the close proximity that you used to. Capture a moment that you will look back on that will last your lifetime. Yeah, there are so many great talented photographers out there. I will not call any name in particular. I love a lot of them. I support a lot of them. I follow a lot of them. Just find a nice photographer in your area and work out something with them. You don't even have to be necessarily paying them one time. Depends on the photographer. I'm not saying that every photographer does this, but you maybe have a relationship with somebody where you can say, give me 3 pictures for my social media for the duration, and I will be a model for you for the next 3 months or for the next month for your next catalog or whatever. Work out something. It doesn't have to be a cost paid package, depending on the photographer. But find a way to capture your moments. Memories last for a lifetime. And I've seen some unique ideas out there. And one picture in particular, if I can find it, it stood out for me so much, where a couple was visiting each other. And it was in the quarantine, the lockdown period. I think it was in the US or Canada or the UK. And somebody saw them in their window, both of them in their masks. And I'm going to try and find it and put it up. And they were hugging each other and looking in each other's face, but they were both masked. So they were together yet apart.
Yeah.
But those memories and those moments, they're very, very, very lasting.
Yeah. All right, guys. So the next thing is a spa date. And a spa date doesn't mean you have to go to an actual spa. Guys, you have a little hot water at home.
Epsom
you have a little
salt.
Epsom salt. Even if you don't have Epsom salt, you can use regular salt as well.
I agree.
Right? You have a little lotion. You have like a cocoa butter. Yes. You can make your own spa date, right? So, you fix up the room nice and tell a significant other to come fully dressed or not. No, you can't give massage with clothes on, right? So they come and you can start off by soaking the feet in some warm water and salt, right?
Kind of a mani-pedi.
Yes, you do a little mani-pedi. You have
nail clip. You
nail
don't
clip,
need
yes. The nail clip has a little thing.
And cuticle oil.
Right. The nail clip has, some of them have the little thing in there where you can use to clean out the side of the cuticles, right? Give them a nice little pedicure, right? And a manicure. Same thing. If you have some, what do you call that soap? What do you call the soap that's in the bottle? Like regular soap. It could even be some dishwashing liquid.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Right? Just to sod up. Just sod up. What do you call?
Liquid soap. Just some liquid soap.
No, man. What? Body wash. That's what I'm trying. Right. If you have some body wash at home.
Can you imagine you come home now and you see your partner make a nice bubble bath and you jump in and you say, it smells like dishwashing liquid soap.
I didn't know.
When you finish, and you go
I never mean for a bubble bath. I meant for the pedicure.
Whichever way.
Anyways, right. What I meant was, I was trying to remember the name. If you have any, what did I say it was?
Body wash.
Body wash, right? You can use that to make the sod for the pedicure, right? Guys, ignore. I know he's not fab neither, alright?
Babe, I'm trying to wash some clothes. Where's the fab? Oh, remember the other day?
Right, so do that, give them a nice massage, have a little lotion, and then when you get to the massage part, guys, you don't have to be a professional. You don't have to be, right? There are some basic things that you can do, and you can look right here on YouTube for different little things that you can do to help your partner relax in terms of massaging. And you give them a nice little full body massage.
And talk to the person. Do not just be needy out and ask, is that too much pressure?
Right. Or it feels good.
And if it feels bad, don't just be like, yes, babe, right there. And you're in pain. Talk to the person.
Yeah. So a spa date is a good idea. Yes, you can use some candles as well. Be careful with the candles, especially if it's not those that are in the housing, right? Be careful with the candles, all right? Yeah. So a spa date at home without the fab and liquid soap. Okay.
Yeah, and you can have a movie night and dance. That one never gets old. Movie night and dance. But you can mix it up nowadays. You don't have to sit down in front of the TV and have a movie night. It may be in the room via the laptop. It may be via the desktop computer. It may
On
be,
your phone.
It may be deciding to go outside on the roof, if you have a roof, depending on where you live, and spending some time looking up at the stars and watching on your phone or your tablets. You can mix it up, even if it is let's go back to the bubble bath. Yeah, if you're able to have a bubble bath, you full it and the both of you put your tablet on the side of the sink. Be careful with it.
Not on the side of the bath, on the sink,
Right.
over.
So you're
Right.
looking.
You're looking over.
Right.
It's
And
not
you
supposed to be near the water.
You watch your favorite show
While soaking.
While soaking,
Yeah.
yeah. So then you come out and you turn on some music and you dance, and it doesn't have to be waltzing or jazz music. Just have fun. Just dance. Even if you can't dance and you have two left feet, just have fun. There's so much tension nowadays. There's so many stressors out there. Just have fun.
Yeah, have fun, and that's very important. Have fun. I mean, Brian and I have tried all kind of different dances. Just I want salsa.
Tried. Never said succeeded. Tried.
Salsa and everything in between. So have fun, yeah, ladies.
Mariachi. Cha, 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 cha.
Have fun, guys. That's the most important thing. Have fun. What's the next one we're looking at?
Writing love letters.
That one is
Timeless.
a classic.
Classic. Yep. It doesn't even have to be Shakespeare's sonnet. It doesn't even have to be John Donne. It doesn't even have to be what was that one name? His name slips me right now. But
Yeah.
be you. You don't have to think about, all right, I need to make it to 10 lines and
Yeah.
I need to try and rhyme every time. Just express yourself. Dear babe, every time I see you, my heart feels so good. Day one. Day two, babe, when you walk into a room, it lightens every atmosphere. Send that to her. Do it via text. It doesn't have to literally mean
right.
writing a love letter. That may even work when she comes home and she picks up the mail or whatever. Wow. Make it spicy. Make it interesting.
Yeah, or even you can write a love letter and sneak it into something that they will normally go through. Like say they're going to work, you can put it in the lunch kit, you can put it in their bag with their documents that they're going to go through. You can put it in the wallet.
I've received many.
Yes,
going to work and you just see this little letter left on your desk and you be like, all right, what's
Stapled.
this? So when it's open, you'll be like, it does feel good. It just feels good.
Yeah. So find little ways to make your partner smile. And of course, if you are apart for Valentine's Day, in terms of maybe you're at work during the day and then you guys meet up in the night, build up the momentum throughout the day so that, when they come home in the night, you're ready to do whatever it is that you have planned and all of that. So keep it spicy, keep it burning, keep it flaming, and of course, enjoy yourselves while doing it.
You can also go through old photos.
Yes, I loved that.
Done something like that some time ago, I think, on our channel. But just get some old photos and laugh with each other, laugh at each other, and laugh with each other. Laugh at yourself too, because you're like, you remember that you were really not as beautiful as you think you were. You remember that you were really not as handsome as chap as you proclaimed to be. So just enjoy looking at memories.
Yeah. And we're saying all of this to say, guys, it doesn't take a lot of money. It doesn't take doing something extravagant. We are just giving you some of the things that you can actually do. But I'm sure that you can also think of some other things that your partner will enjoy or your partner will love. And I want you to leave us in the comments. Leave in the comments some other things that persons can possibly do at home or that you have done. For me, my most memorable Valentine's Day was actually after Bella was born. So Bella was born in 2019. She just celebrated her second birthday and she was born on February 5. And of course, Valentine's Day would have been February 14, right? And I was still recovering, still in the midst of recovering from a second C-section and the whole works. And obviously, I was not in any frame of mind to go out. I didn't leave home for like 6 weeks, and what Brian did was he came home He brought home my favorite food, and he went around into the kids' playroom, and he set it up with candles, and I think we ate around Bria's table. And he laid out everything nicely, and had mommy keep the baby and keep Bria, and called me around there, and I was still in, my yard clothes or whatever. And it was so sweet. It was so thoughtful and well thought out. It was a beautiful, of course, until Bria come knocking, wondering where we are. But I really, really appreciated that, because you made do given what the situation was. And if he had told me to get ready to go out, I would not have been feeling up to it. And so he knows me. He knows me, and he knows what I love and what I appreciate. And my love language is quality time. So that's all I really ask, And so that for me was the most memorable.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
The final two are, I'm just going to put them together in one. Treasure hunt. Yeah, there was some video I got Bass talked about how she put me on a treasure hunt, and it led to a plane ticket. We're not saying that you need to do for a plane ticket, but just little things around the house.
Could be some rewards too.
Yeah, let's say a note that says, "Find me, I'm sweet and dark," and it's a piece of chocolate that is somewhere in our room, and you give tips as to where to go. Somewhere where we sleep, somewhere where we weep, somewhere where my love for you is deep. Where I keep. Yeah? And that would mean like maybe in your room or under a pillow or something. So, just find some little ways, and then that would lead them to something else, to something else, to something else.
To something else.
And the final one is joining some online sessions. Now there will be online concerts, there will be online seminars, there will be online just motivational talks for couples. There will be so many different things. Join one. Some are free, some have a little cost, but it would be the same thing like going out, to, let's say, a lover's rock night or a Valentine's dinner, but it's just virtual, in a virtual space. So find them out, share them if you're not going to be there, but share them to somebody else who may need it, or somebody who wants to be there. There will be some with some interesting topics, that may be beneficial to you and your marriage and your relationship.
Yeah, so whatever you do this Valentine's Day weekend, make it special.
Role play.
Daddy Shark.
Shark don't go wrong.
Where you go? You don't make no sound. That's not romantic. Guys, do what is right for you and what works, and what, add a little spice, a little flavor. Yes, do you, and make it work.
Yep, that's it. So looking forward to seeing some of those exciting things that you will come up with, and drop them in the chat so we can learn and also share in a lively discussion. But that is it for now. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and of course, share some love this Valentine.
Bye, guys. See you soon.
Turn him.
Stuff from the cuffs, stuff from the curves. If you had it back there and you're looking for a smile, bringing hope and joy for a day that was wild. Stuff from the cuffs is here to make things bright. In a world so dark, they're bringing some light. Stuff from the cuffs.